Happy Sabbath, our viewers, and welcome to Gashi's Kaiman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. If you are here for the first time, kindly subscribe to this channel. And for our subscribers and our viewers, kindly like this video. And today I want us to look at one big question that is on the street. Swali moja ambalo watu wanajiuliza ni nafasi ya watoto wa William Samoei Ruto in this government. We have seen it. We have seen them. We have seen Nick Ruto. We have seen Charin, and we have also seen June, and even the other children in political circles. And the question that many people are asking: what is their role in this government? Who is financing them? Are they doing the right thing? Because what we have seen is a complete departure of what Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was doing. Rarely did we see Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta bring his family in the front line, especially when it is doing something to do with politics. But when you look at Rigathi Gachagua also, we have also seen his two sons also in the political circles. And many people are at a loss. What are these children doing in a Kenyan kind of democracy? No, Kenyan type of democracy is different from monarchy. Kwa jambo ambalo tunaweza kusema ni kwamba when Ruto was elected, when he was sworn in, something is disturbing me here. When Ruto was sworn in, he visited Kampala, and he was seen with June Ruto and Ezenegu. Is it Ezenegu or Ezenegu? Yeah, the husband, the Nigerian husband to June Ruto. And even in State House, when they visited Kaguta Museveni, they were there even when they were discussing issues to do with the country. And one thing that came to my mind, that crossed my mind, is it something that we are expecting when the president is meeting his counterpart? Na yale mambo ambayo anazungumzia ni masuala ya kitaifa, watoto wake wako pale, na ni jambo ambalo linafaa kuchaganuliwa na chaguzi wa kisiasa ili tuone mwelekeo ambao unafaa. Again, when he went to visit Uganda at Independence Day, June was also there. And when I think Uganda was celebrating, 60 years of independence, June also accompanied the president. And she was there all over. And it is something that people maybe need to clarify, maybe tunataka kusikia yapi ni upi mwelekeo ambao unafaa. Again, now we saw again the third born, that is Charin Ruto. We have seen her on a mission to meet the county governors and the county assembly. And it is yesterday that this thing came into the limelight. In fact, watu wengi wako wanajua kile ambacho kinaendelea. Lakini we have seen Charin Ruto touring the county governments, and especially the county headquarters. And we have seen her in Isiolo with the deputy governor, and they were discussing the global warming. The topic is good, yes, and it is all right. But when you see the third born, the daughter of the president, going to discuss such matters, weighty matters, the question that begs the answer: don't we have government officers who are responsible for doing this? Or what is exactly happening here? Again, Charin Ruto was also seen with Cecile Barire in Ebu, and Cecile Barire is the governor of Ebu. And when you see this happening again, you see the lazima tujiulize maswali mengi, kwa sababu unajiuliza even the time for the governor to talk to her, even the financing, the touring, who is facilitating this, and what is the mission behind this? What is the reason behind this? Again, we also saw her in the Rakanidi County Assembly, where she is said to have met the speaker in the county offices. You see now she's not even in the executive. She's now in the legislative arm. So she's moving from one office to the other, because she was also seen in Kirinyaga with the Deputy Governor, David Githada, and they had a lengthy meeting. Na kile ambacho tunaweza kusema ni kwamba kuna maswali ambayo inahitaji majibu. What is she after? Because you cannot see the daughter of the president moving from one county to the other, moving from one office to the other without any reason. Nothing happens out of mere coincidences in politics. And again, we also saw her in Kitui County. Kitui County is an Azimio zone, and she visited the speaker. Na kile ambacho tunaweza tukasema ni kwamba lazima kuwe na sababu, lazima kuwe na jambo, because legally I don't see the children of the president having any legal responsibilities, any mandate, even as far as the constitution is concerned. Even the first lady is just a matter of courtesy. But you remember very well wakati ambapo Russe Kibaki was trying to interfere with Kibaki's government, there was a lot of disquiet in the country. So I think I want us to look at this tours and see maybe what are they intended to achieve. Jambo la kwanza, when I look at it, it raises some legal and moral issues, and even ethical issues, because it's a matter of legalities. They don't have anywhere in the constitution. They are not given any responsibility in the constitution. And again, when it comes to moral and ethical issues, remember, then people will have to ask questions, because they are seen to be overstepping the mandate of the government officials who are mandated to do this work. The other thing is that when I look at it, somehow they are intimidating the county officials, they're intimidating the governors. Ukisikia ako pale na binti ya Ruto, ni mwana wa Ruto ako pale, you have to maybe stop what you are doing and attend to her. And let me ask you a simple question. If it is Winnie Odinga ambaye anaenda katika ziara hizi, do you think she could be given the government? Do you think she could be given the time to meet the speakers? Kwa hivyo kama unavyoona, she is there to intimidate the county officials. The other thing in my view is because I think these children could be spies. You know, Ruto want to get information, just like Moi want to get what is happening even in people's homes. Kwa sababu the NIS is also doing its work, but when you have the daughter trying to give you the first-hand information, how you found the county governments, the way they are run, the way the people are behaving, that they are working, vile ambavyo watu wanasema, basi you will become a spy. So they are spying for the government. The other thing, in my view, is that they are helping the president to govern the country, which in my view is wrong, which in my view is illegal, which in my view is unethical. And this one is a very fertile ground for impeachment, because as I'm going to give another video of why I believe Ruto will soon be impeached, this is one area that Azimio should use. The other thing is because when you look at William Samoei Ruto, he's a political animal, and hands-on president, is a go-getter. And unajua, what we say is that an apple does not fall far away from the tree. Na mwana wa mhunzi aspovovia hufukota. Na hivi ndivyo ilivyo, kwamba he is preparing them for political offices. It's just a matter of time before Nick Ruto become a member of parliament or a senator. He can even go for the governorship. He is preparing them. And I can see a situation whereby William Samoei Ruto's influence will be seen in this country, will be felt hundreds of years to come, because vile ambavyo atafanya tofauti kabisa na Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. You know, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta did not prepare his children for political offices. Unlike his father, who prepared him to take over one time and it happened. Like Kibaki, who never did this, William Samoei Ruto is preparing his children to always be politicians. And this is involving the sons and the daughters. That is why you have seen them. And I'm saying it is just a matter of time before you start seeing these people vying for political offices. The other thing is that Ruto wants them to meet influential leaders like Museveni. Museveni is a very clever politician. Is somebody who knows how to rule. Is somebody who knows how to contain power. Is somebody who knows how to convince people. So he wants these people to learn the ways of the state, the way leaders behave, the way they interact. So by introducing them to these people, this kind of people, he's trying to consolidate the power for his children in the future. The other thing that I can say is that they are in political practicals. You know, when somebody is in training, lazima ataenda what we call practicals and attachments and also practices. This is what they are doing now. This is what he's doing. They are in political attachments. They are in political practicals. So that when they hit the road running, it will be so hard to stop them. And they have learned the ways of skipping the rope. Kwa hivi ndivyo ambavyo anafanya. Anawatayarisha na watakuwa wameiva by the time he leaves office. I can tell you, by the time William Samoei Ruto is going to leave this government, by the time his time will be over, his children will be over and will be occupying big offices. And the other thing is that you can see a dynasty in the making. We shall have a strong dynasty. I think Ruto's dynasty will be the most influential in the future. Acha ile watu walikuwa wanasema ya Raila and Odinga and hii ndio itakuwa the real dynasty. Sasa kwa sababu ukisikia mtu akisema kile ambacho kitu anakisema hicho ndicho ambacho yeye anataka kujenga. Kwa hivyo we have had him talking against dynasties, and now we can see the dynasty, the true dynasty itself in the making. Ruto may be seen not to see far, but when you look at William Samoei Ruto is a schemer par excellence. He schemes and he grabs. That's why he grabbed power, because he knows, he has studied Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power, and he implements them to the letter. That is why he was able to grab power from Azimio. Unajua Azimio kuna mahali ambapo hawakuwa. Unajua, when you look at Baba does not believe in grabbing power. The same case applies to Mbala Karwa. The same case applies to Uhuru Kenyatta. And that is how they lost power. Not that they were defeated, but power was grabbed from them. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho tunaweza kusema ni kwamba unless Ruto is contained